Well, let's just make this one short and sweet, guys. We're going to throw 15 strong. C.K. Dangerous on the ground, craps. Welcome back, guys. Let's get right at it. We won't be using the chips on this one, but we'll be using a very solid, stable dice set. 5-4-6-2 dice set. New way. We're using that same third finger throw. We'll throw a couple here this way, so that way you can see us, you know, throw it into the sweet spot, or rather, it's a 3-1 foam. As you can see, you know, us throwing, you know, our roll, how we're setting up, things like that. See, we're doing like that. We're throwing into the sweet spot. Cadillac buckshot. Cadillac buckshot. Oh, oh. Okay, so we just hit a buckshot right there. Cadillac buckshot. And we're looking for the sweet spot on this one, gang. Always looking for the sweet spot. 10 ho. 10 ho. So Saturday today, gang. 9:43. 5 0 9. So we're throwing on an extremely bouncy table, gang. Extremely bouncy table. I suggest you, if you're new to the game, definitely you want to go with the bouncier, easy, bouncier action. 4 deuce 6. That's what the casinos are going with. I mean, they still got the hard tables here and there, but they know. You know what I mean? So, but the thing I was thinking about was, you know, if you have a bouncy table and you work on that, you should be able to, you know, you shouldn't have any problem with a, you know, this is considering that you have, you know, average adaptability, you know. Six. Oh. Where I was going with that, man. Shit. It ain't hard. It's an excellent throw for your toolbox, so I'll tell you that much. Get him down into the sweet spot. 6 3 9. Down into the sweet spot. That's where you want this one to go, gang. Sorry about that last thought where I was going, you know, in the zone throwing here, so just gonna let you know. Get into that sweet spot. 3 deuce 5. It's going to be the sweet spot. Is in case you don't know it, if you're new to the station, don't forget to subscribe and definitely hit the bell to get all the notifications, or you might miss out because a lot of our folks aren't getting notifications and missing out on videos. Oh, that was too short. Would you agree? Oh yeah, 5 3 8. The dog here a little bit. Get a couple junk numbers, we'll get them, huh? But nonetheless, this roll though, man, is, I mean, this roll is solid. 5, 3, 8. And the dice set is solid as well. This is a throw I was already working on, you know, I've been working on, and I had it warmed up super hot yesterday, and I thought, man, whatever, I just didn't want to, you know, which is Friday, today's Saturday. Easy. Oh, oh. One was a scud, like one was like a knuckleball, and the other was spinning. It was weird. I said easy. Yeah, brought to you by Dangerous Arm Underground Crab, so guys, for you. Oh shit, that was short. 4, 1, 5. Yes, we were concerned about that because I got up on the spikes. This throw wasn't designed to, you know, get up on the spikes too much. That's why we're hitting into the, want to hit into the sweet spot. But you know, you're not always going to have a perfect throw. The throw's going to get away from you. You know what I mean? The throw will get away from you. It's just, you know, it's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? How long can you keep your throw together? Yo. How long can you keep it together? You know what I mean? A 115, I mean, if I could throw that 12 right now, that would just be perfect. So it'd be at 15. Hit that yo or the 12 right now, it'd be ecstatic, eh? Oh, a little short. 8. Oh. Well, at least got my all the hard ways. Okay, guys, so that's that throw, though, man. I mean, it's sick with it, obviously, but it's 15. Billie Jean got all the hard ways, you know, whatever. I guess 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15. Never did I get our point at 10. We got the 4 though. You know, all the hard ways. Matter of fact, 6 total hard ways out of 15 rolls, which is pretty damn hard, actually. I mean, like, that's nice. 3 4s, 3 4 hard, 1 6 hard, 1 8 hard, 10 hard. You know, which is hard. And hard, but anyhow, so just a quick ditty, just showing you, you know, how we did that, gang. That's how we did it. Seen how we did that? So we grab it like that. See, third finger. That's all we call it, third finger grip. Squeeze. This right here is going to help you keep it together. Help you keep it together. See, so now it's tight. It's tight together. Bring this one in. Kind of sits there. This one goes right there. You know, however you want it like that. I mean, the main part is, you know, this, you know, that right there. I mean, you could, you know, like that's another shot like that. When I put my finger out like that, that's a whole other shot as well. We'll be bringing that to you another time. Like I said, I've got, it's just whatever, man, same way. You know, whatever makes your hand, you know, comfortable in that. For me, that's comfortable. You know, it's comfortable like that. Just like that, guys. That's how we did it. It's a powerful grip, powerful set. Powerful set. Powerful, powerful. Again, it's 9:50 now. 9:50. Saturday. Yeah, man, there's no easy way out of it. We got to put in our work, man. We got to put in our work. Then it'll come down to, do you have the bankroll? Not a big one, but a little decent one, to absorb any kind of, small little L that you might have. She won't win every single time. And will you be able to get into the casino when you need to? 2 years ago, when I was going to the casino locally, I could get in there, all the time, get on the table, no problem, early in the morning up to like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Not now. I went the other day, last week I went there like 3 or 4 times and just prospecting them out, getting data, doing timing, and, I was timing to see how long, the dice were taking to get, back to the shooter. They were taking anywhere from 30 4:35 seconds to like a minute 5. That was early in the morning, like 7:30 in the morning, gang. It's not happy times for dangerous. You know what I mean? With that kind of BS. So, you know, we got to fan out. We got to fan out. You know, we'll have to get on this tour, but, you know, our schedules and things are getting ready to move. So it's, you know, we're trying to, you know, button up some things right now. So we're putting it all together, though. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, when you first start off, you're like, oh, shit, you're not, you know, you're not thinking that you're not, you know, potentially going to not be able to hardly get the damn dice, man. You know, slick as shit, and you can barely get the dice at your local casino. You know, because there's always someone there, even if you go at 7:30 in the morning, which is crazy. So, of course, it's irritating. You know what I mean? It's definitely irritating. I mean, I sat there for 30-35 minutes. You know, taping. You know, taping, or I mean, timing. You know, timing. You know, how long in between rolls. So, yeah. Nonetheless, I was not, you know, I could have got in at SR2, well, not even SR2. Shit, it was, I think the dice had just been at, like, SR1. Yeah, their dice were just at SR1. And I could have been at SR2, not just SR2, but the position just right at SR2. Like the corner, you know, that deep corner spot of SR2, then that deep corner spot just before the, you know, it's like the little round, you know, the hook, you know, right there in the hook. So, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting there watching, you know, slowly going, and they had a one shooter. He was L1, and he shot decent. He shot about 20. You know, he was decent. You know, shot like 20, and could definitely made some money off him, but it was a tough situation. I only had a half minute. The dude walked away and smoked a cigar. Because the table was full, you know. And when I came up, I was like, "Jeez, man, are you kidding me?" There was no one at the casino. No one was there, and you know, they had literally it was like empty as shit, and all the people were on the craps table, and the fucking blackjack, and just, you know, just a little bit on blackjack, but then there was really on that what you call it, not pie gal, but baccarat. You know, it was on the back. It was on the baccarat. You know, so baccarat, whatever the fuck you call it, man, bullshit. But I mean, I know it has like some really good odds. I mean, I play it, but it's whatever, man. It's not the point. Just saying it, man. You know, this full damn table, man. I was just like, well, sir, the one dude left for a minute, and that was at the, you know, the corner spot. Like I said, the corner spot. You know, SR3, I guess. You know what I mean? SR3. Right in the hook. So he came back smelling like cigars, all that, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, but dude was shooting L1, and he was, you know, had a little decent shot going on. But you know what shot he looked like he was using? I wonder if he was a viewer. He was using the sniper. He was using the sniper, getting off with the sniper. It was nice. Getting off with the sniper. I love it. He was using, you know, sniper's one where you're like, here, I want to, you know, you're like this. He had the full hand. He was using the full hand on that sucker. It was nice. Full hand on it, and he's like, full hand, and was barely, like, you know, barely getting rotation on it, you know, like one, but you could tell he practiced, so it was like, I don't know, I could see in his dice way he's rolling, you know, he practices that kind of thing, but, you know, he was throwing, you know, the sniper grip, you know, letting it launch, you know, where you don't get too much rotation, not too much rotation, you just kind of grab it full hand, you know, let it rip, you know, sniper, you know, let it rip kind of quick, full hand. And I was like, yeah, kind of funny, so, but he did good job on that, good job, but nonetheless, didn't get the dice, you know, But I did get some data, though, prospected them out. I did get some data, prospected them out, you know. The dice were moving really slow at that time of the morning, man. I mean, all these people putting their money up there. When dude was rolling that fucking 20, they wasn't pulling their money down. They was not pulling their money down. They was collecting a little bit, but they wasn't there pulling their money down. It wasn't like, well, we're going to collect a couple and then, you know, pull it down. It was like pressing, collect just a couple, and it was like pressing them. Then they didn't pull it down. So, I don't, you know, I don't get all that, man. I mean, what's the purpose, man? I mean, you trying to take $100 and make $10,000 or what? The fuck you doing? I'm just saying, man. That doesn't make any sense. You know, that's where people get into losing as well, because you know they're trying to, you know, they're thinking about making unrealistic gains. They're thinking about making and trying to make unrealistic gains from their bankroll. You know, they're trying to make 10,000 or a couple thousand from 100. That's not realistic. I mean, you could, but it's not realistic. You know, it's not a solid thing. You know what I mean? You're sitting on 100 bankroll. You know, solid would be, you know, double that. You know what I mean? You know, make your money, make it back, make another 100. You know, double it up, that kind of thing. I mean, it's, you know, and that's good. That's good. I mean, where are you gonna go and do that? You know what I mean? Remember, I've been into, you know, stock trading. I know how to do technical analysis and all that. So it's just, you know, investors are excited about 30% gains. These are, you know, 200% gains in like just minutes of your time. That's why you got to put it all in perspective, gang. And don't let them people get away with your money. You know what I mean? We're going in there for a reason. We're having fun taking the money. Are you kidding me? That's what's fun about this shit, man. Going in, taking the money. You know, we need the money, so we go in and we go ahead and, you know, rip them up a little bit. So, game, we're, you know, that's what I like. That's what I like to do. But we got to be able to get the dice. We got to be able to get the dice, you know. If we can't get the dice, we're going to have to go into, you know, making money off others, which we can. You know, and this isn't the video I'm going to go into too much about that, but I am going to go into it, you know, where, you know, that's something that we are going to be doing. So I'm going to have to sit there half an hour, you know, because if I'm going to sit there half an hour, as long as I'm not there an hour, because I got to get out of the casino before an hour, you know, for an hour. I'm not going to be there that long. You got to remember, if you're going to casinos a couple times a week also, man, you got to fight not just casino fatigue, but casino burnout. Because you're going in there working them so many times. You know what I mean? That burnout can get you. Then you got to walk away for a minute to, you know, you got to let it, like, calm down a minute. You know, take a small break. But if you're burnt out, you keep trying to go in there and shoot burnout. It's like training a muscle that's overtrained. You're going to get weaker. The chances are you're going to get weaker, you know. Even if you're a badass, man. If you're burnt out, it just is what it is, man. You know, you're burnt out, that means your mind and body are just like, ugh. And you got to just, you know, let them reset, you know. And resetting is, you know, walking away for, you know, I don't know however long you need to do that. I'm not going to put anything out there, you know, to each his own. You know what I mean? Until you feel like you're juiced back up, like, oh, okay, well, I got to get back at it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, whatever. But, you know, so that's another reason why I only stay in there for an hour. But back to the point, you know, I like to ride a couple shooters, you know, you're not going to be there more than an hour, and you might as well make a little bit of money. You know, let's say you're going to buy in for 100. So you bring another hundo. You bring 200, okay, for you. All right. Well, bring another, shit, I don't know. Maybe bring another 100. You know, for 2 buy-ins, you know, for a floppy, for riding a shooter. You know, whether it's a floppy or someone that's a shooter. You know what I mean? Like an actual shooter. I don't mean to call him a floppy. I'm just saying, when I say floppy, I mean, you know, random roller, you know. So, you know, you take 200 for you, buy it for 100, whatever, you know, and do your little thing and build it up, whatever. You know, this is small scale. This is small scale. Just give you an idea of small scale, what we're talking about here, guys. Like I said, we'll peel it apart, peel something open a little bit later on, get into the rabbit hole about this one. But you take 100, you know, buy them for 100, you'll have an extra 100 for yourself in your pocket, whatever. You know, in case if somehow you get caught, you know, and you boom. But, you know, hopefully you're not going to need that, because you're going to take you're going to take 200 for you, and you're going to take another 100. The extra 100 is going to be 50 for a buy for each person, and you'll probably do like, see, I don't know, see, I don't trust them, you know, someone to just, you know, 5, 6, 8, 9, and you know, someone else. If it's you, it's different. You know, you can nail numbers inside out, you know, whatever. You're not going to be on a lot of junk, so, you know, I would actually go 6, 8. You know, I'd go 6, 8, like 36 on the 6, 18 on the 6, 18 on the 8, 10 on the field. So you're going to have to be 46 each time. So it'd be 92, so you bring 100 on that, you know, whatever, you know, to go with them. In case if you get caught on one, you go in and catch another and just proceed. And what you want to do is ride probably 3 or 4 shooters for 1 or 2. That's it, for just 1 or 2. You know what I mean? And if your minimum's 10, you know, if you're running for 2, you make what? Minimum $20. You do that 3, you know, 3 or 4, then you're talking 60, $80. You know what I mean? That's your buy-in now. So then you can keep your 200 and you use that $80. You see what I mean? Go inside, do whatever, however you want to bet. You know, that should be, you know, enough to get you started. You know, so, you know, and then you're, on your first time with the dice, hopefully you can get the dice back. If it looks like you can get the dice back quick, you know, maybe just take a small, you know, small little hit on that, because it's just your first one. You know, that way you can preserve that capital, make money, get out of there with like 3 rips, do a little baby 3 for you, get out of there, you know, 3 hits, the money, boom, get out of there, save the money. You should be up over 100, and so then your next time with the dice, hopefully you're under an hour. Like I said, if you can get the dice back quick, you know, go for it again and try to, you know, gouge them a little bit, you know, because you'll have data on your roll, and you know, you'll be able to know, you know, how you might need to adjust and things like that. So just, you know, it's the way I'm going to be working it, guys, the way I'm going to work. And that's just a small little scale. Just small little scale. You know, you can scale up from there. But hey, C.K. Davis craps. Remember, that's what we did, guys. Third finger blaster. Third finger blaster. See it? Third finger. Boom. Boom. Flip it straight out. You just throw it straight out. Or, you know, landing over there to my left a little bit, you know, out there over there to the left, towards the left hook a little bit, that kind of thing. But hey, C.K. Danielson, underground craps. Hey, thanks again, guys. Appreciate all your time. Welcome again to all the new subscribers. Make sure that you hit the notification bell when you subscribe. Hey, we'll see you next time. There's a good roll right here. Remember this dice set, gang. Remember this dice set. Give it a shot. Not saying it works for everybody, but 5, 4, 6, 2. C.K. Danielson, underground craps. Thanks for viewing, guys. We'll see you next time.